Recruiting professionals have learned that the best use of social networking is relationship building and branding. In a recent HCI Webcast sponsored by TMP Worldwide, Christopher Hoyt, Associate Director of AT&T Talent Attraction, recently discussed the best methods to maximize the resources recruiters spend on social network activities.
So we ask ourselves what social media is. Wikipedia literally has an explanation about as long as your arm on what social media is in that delivery. And of course, that's what Wikipedia does, right? In my mind, it's actually the social definition of the world. People contribute, it grows, and it's authentic. But a few things that actually stand out when we talk about that are, and words that get thrown around quite a bit, are when we talk about the positive or negative impact that marketing is with keywords around organic, community, authentic content, user-generated things. So when we talk about social, we usually think about those keywords. Right, so we'll cover, these are kind of some of the best practices that I've stumbled upon and tried to implement over the last year or so. And I think monitoring is a big one. There are tools out there that can do this. Co-tweet is one you may hear me talk about pretty frequently. It's in beta. It's just gone through, I believe, a merger acquisition issue. It's got some new features that will be coming out, some new brands, but it's free currently. Evolve 24 is another great tool that can be used. It's a pay tool, but it also monitors more than Twitter. It monitors some social brands. TweetGrid is a web-based service, another one that I have running in a browser all day long, where I can pick how many key terms and issues. Maybe I want to hear all about AT&T every time it shows up. Maybe I want to hear about Recruiter Guide. Maybe I want to hear about jobs, that type of thing. So these are important. Also, a big piece is if we're going to monitor, we need to listen. And there's a distinct difference between hearing and listening. And those of us who remember mom telling us, don't touch that, it's hot, we heard her, but maybe not all of us listened, right? So there's an important piece there. And the key to monitoring and listening is that it requires a commitment. It requires planning and flexible resources. Now, maybe not as many as you might think, but definitely some resources. So I'm a fan. I'm a big fan of mobile. I'm a preacher of the mobile gospel. You knew we couldn't get through a topic of creating or converting leads without me at least touching on mobile engagement and its success. So it's called Tomorrow's Technology, but it's really in use today. And I can blow through the stats, and I can spit these all back at you. We could talk about 4 billion mobile subscribers. We can talk about all the SMS text messages. One of the quotes that I love to sling around, good friend Michael Marley, he's doing some staffing over for Microsoft now. He's probably one of the smartest guys I know when we talk smart mobile marketing for recruitment. He gave me a quote one time that I love to abuse. We all leave the house with 3 things every day. We leave with our keys, we leave with some form of currency, and we leave with our mobile device. With over 2,800 social networking apps on the iPhone, sitting out on iTunes, we can plainly see that this is exploding. Those are social network apps sitting out there, just social network apps for mobile. So if you've sent the word ATT or the keyword ATT HCI to 77950, you've seen by now how the basic texting program can work, kind of that back and forth. You'll get some additional engagement during the course of this slide. It's being sent out right now. So for those of you that didn't want to push through the text example because you're on the limited program, I think I told you can hit me up after the webinar. We can talk about unlimited texting at AT&T. But for everyone else that's viewing this at a later time, it's pre-recorded, that type of thing, we'll do a quick review, right? This is what you would have seen on your mobile device. This is a quick shot right there. It shows that we're texting a keyword to the 77950. The response comes back. This one's obviously customized for this program. The delivery is very custom for each channel. So this one was for sales. It says, if you've got people skills, make a difference. We're glad you found us. We give them a link. What is that? That's our call to action. We've already done some data capture. We're looking to do some more. And we deliver a custom web page to them. They get this custom web page, and it's just their custom web page. It's just these guys for mobile. You wouldn't find this web page otherwise. So make no mistake. We can't improve it if we don't measure it. And companies may not be in a place where they have the budget to create massive campaigns massive programs or implement even in-depth tracking analysis, and this is okay. But measurement of success in social isn't all about measuring just the conversion to hire at this point. It's truly and honestly too early for an ATS to be able to track complete and honest source of hire across the board. How would we expect this type of tracking across the board for social tools? Social recruiting is about using tools, not finding solutions. So it's about engaging those candidates for interest in application, not necessarily guaranteeing hires. It's really bigger than that at this point in the game.